So we are a boat detailing and anti-fouling company based in Auckland City. We service boats from 30 metres right down to trailer boats, sailing yachts, leisure craft. My name's Harry, this is Matt. We're from a marine detailing company in Auckland. Our vision is to be the #1 boat detailing and anti-fouling company in Auckland.
Before we started with Oxygenate, we had no structured job roles, which made it difficult to delegate tasks on a daily basis.
What I could say about a business before we got involved with Oxygen was we were spending a lot of time on the tools, not spending as much time as we wanted to growing the company and focusing on the operations and putting the systems in place to be able to grow efficiently. We were used to working long days and doing ad hoc admin as opposed to scheduled, structured work on the company.
Yeah, well, it implemented a lot of standard operating procedures. It allowed us to sort of focus on spending time training employees and things like that, as opposed to being on the tools ourselves, which enabled us to grow to a higher turnover rate, to be able to sort of finish jobs in a faster way, as opposed to what we were used to. Having to take time off the tools throughout the day to deal with admin was very inefficient, so it's allowed us to employ staff.
I probably just reduced our stress levels as a whole, to be honest. I'd say that we're more focused on the long-term goals now as opposed to the short-term. So we're looking ahead into the future and we're able to be a lot more strategic as to what decisions we make over the next 12 months as opposed to just being reactionary and making decisions on the fly. The Business Success Program has allowed us to forecast our numbers and be a lot more confident in the decisions that we're making because we have data and information behind those decisions. So when we started out, it was just Matt and myself. After working with Oxygen and implementing the Business Success Program consecutively year on year, our revenues doubled.
It's enabled us to grow from one staff member, which was a friend of ours, to 10 international workers who come from all across the world. Being able to upgrade and expand our fleet from our own personal vehicles to 2 trucks and 3 mobile teams, as well as a workshop.
I would certainly say that all of the systems and processes and creases that we've ironed out over the last 3 years have contributed towards that massively. There were certainly a lot of things that we were doing before we started working with Oxygen and things that we've learned that have allowed us to consistently grow in that way and double our turnover year on year.
Well, personally, it's allowed us to obviously have more free time outside of work and to have less stress going to sleep at night, knowing that our system's in place. And you can wake up in the morning and pick things up from where you left off and not be chasing your tail constantly. And just sort of increase satisfaction and lifestyle. Be able to, take time off when we need to, and just enjoy time with family and what we love doing.
Where we are as opposed to where I thought we would be is certainly leaps and bounds ahead of what we could have achieved on our own. It was a humbling experience, peeling back all the layers from the start and understanding and looking at your business objectively.
You can never be too confident in your ability. You might think that you have it all figured out in terms of starting a business and knowing how it should run.
If you're interested in growing a business and you want to fast track growth, then I would say that it's a really good idea.